And then open for questions.
Yeah, it's always exciting when you can, start off A10 conference play with a win. And, when you're looking at a 10-day break, you're always, talking about how much effort and intensity goes into practice and preparation, especially when you have such a larger amount of time off. But I think one of the biggest things that we have really, taken a lot of pride in, and they've done an excellent job, is one, they crushed it academically. This semester is a 3.4 for us. We had multiple players in 4.0, and then we came back ready to go. And we know every game in the A10 is going to be a battle. So for us to start off with a great team win over UMass, it's a good start.
Questions?
All right. Congratulations on the win, Coach. Now your 12th win. How does it feel to get that many wins so far? And then what has been the difference between last year and this year?
I think when you're talking about, okay, there's going to be years that you face adversity. And then that is really, I think, the most important test of your culture, right? It's really easy to talk about having great culture when you're winning all the time. But what is the response when things are hard? And last year, Jen, one of the players that we had that's doing so great for us, had an injury. We had multiple injuries. It was a really, really tough year. But I think the response has been incredible. They have come back, as you talk about how popular the transfer portal it is. It wasn't with us. Everybody stayed. They were committed to VCU, committed to getting better. We had a great summer. And I think, when we talk about it, it's just one game at a time. It's not really about the 12. It's about, hey, we want to be playing our best basketball in March. And this was, one step in our process.
And Coach, what was the message to your players? Obviously, at halftime, you guys had a small lead. What was the message now? Considering the fact coming off in the second half and had a great run, what was the message to the team at halftime?
I think we, honestly, we talked a little bit about having maturity and not getting caught up in, the fouls and what was called a foul, what wasn't. And, it starts with our coaching staff, right? Like, we've got to be great on the sidelines too. And, I think there were times that we were putting our hands on and we kept putting the team in the foul line. And we don't want to give up easy points that way. So we talked about, just having a little bit more maturity and playing with our feet more. And then really getting back to our identity as our defense. Let's get stops, and then we'll get out and run.
Yeah. And 4 players in double figures tonight. What's your thoughts on just the contribution of the team overall?
I think it's one of the biggest, what makes the biggest difference is that, you can have a balanced scoring, right? And when you have a player like Jen that, I don't think there's very many players in the league that can guard her one-on-one. So if not, she's going to score, and then if, the house is coming, she's going to kick it out, and that's going to allow, her teammates to have so much more time. So sometimes you don't even, realize the attention that she's grabbing just helps everyone get good shots. But we really do talk about, hey, we want to get our best shot as a team, and we've got to be, sharing the ball, and I think we've really bought into that, mentality. Hey, what's our best shot?
And Jen, congratulations on graduating a few weeks earlier. So, what was obviously you had 10, 12 points coming off the bench. What was your thoughts on just coming in and pretty much helping the team score?
I'm just coming to do my part to help my team because we've been working on this throughout the season, and we've been ready. And today was literally our first game, so it was just coming in, having a winning mindset to come in and help my team.
Yes, I'll ask one question. Jen, obviously you had 8 points in the first quarter.
All right. And one other question. Now, going forward, we talked about geography a little earlier, a couple of weeks ago. Now you had a little bit of west, a few miles down the road to you are on Wednesday. What are your initial thoughts earlier about the matchup against Richmond?
Richmond's playing great basketball right now too. I think it's going to be an exciting college women's basketball game. That's a team that can really score, that can really shoot the three. It will be a great battle, as it always is. It's one of I think it's, the Red Sox and the Yankees, right? It's the Richmond Spiders and the VCU Rams. And it's always going to have a great atmosphere, a great feel. And I know we're excited to go play.